When the Saints, 3,2, travel to face the Seahawks, 2,4, in Seattle in the final game of NFL Week 7 on Monday Night Football, 8,15 p.m. ET, ESPN and ESPN2, they will be looking to continue their playoff push in the NFC. New Orleans is in current wild card position behind Tampa Bay, 5,1, in the NFC South. It is looking to come out strong after an early Week 6 bye. Seattle is 2,4 with quarterback Russell Wilson, not starting for the team for the first time since 2011. It has never had a losing record with him at QB, but that streak is in jeopardy with backup Geno Smith needing to keep playing. Here's everything to know about betting on Saints vs Seahawks in Week 7, including updated odds, trends and our prediction. For Monday Night Football, betting odds per FanDuel Sportsbook, the Saints are rare road favorites in Seattle with a pretty big number considering they're a good but not great team. The spread has stayed steady despite the Seahawks covering on the road against the Steelers with Smith in Week 6 on Sunday night. The Saints and Seahawks have each won 8 games in the series. The Saints evened things up with consecutive wins in 2016 and 2019. Before then, the Seahawks had a 3-game winning streak going back to 2011. That was the famous Beastquake playoff game with Marshawn Lynch's thunderous 67-yard powering the upset of New Orleans for a sub-500 Seattle team. 0.61% of spread bettors think the Saints are being undervalued as rather solid road favorites and expect them to cover the less than touchdown number. 0.67% of over/under bettors think the point total is too low given some of the offensive playmakers around the quarterback Smith and Jameis Winston. The Saints are 6,4 straight up and 6,3,1 against the spread in their past 10 games. The total has gone over only 4 times in that span. The Seahawks are only 5,5 SU and 4,6 ATS in their past 10 games. Only 3 of those games have gone over. Will Alvin Kamara get the ball more? Kamara had a great 2020 season, turning 18 touches on average per game into 1,688 scrimmage yards and 21 TDs. Hess getting 21.8 touches per game this season and averaging 96.2 yards per game, just off of last season's production pace. With Taysom Hill, concussion, and Tony Jones Jr., ankle, out, Kamara should remain a busy focal point of the Saints' running and passing games. Will Winston handle the noise? Winston has been a model of efficiency for the Saints, turning around his previous reputation with the Buccaneers. Hess averaged 25 dropbacks per game, but still has 12 TD passes to only 3 interceptions, giving him a career-high passer rating of 108.1. This is a huge prime-time spot for him to prove Hess a keeper at QB in New Orleans, but he will need to keep calm and keep doing what Hess done in a hostile environment. Who will spark the Seahawks offense? The Seahawks are without Wilson and running back Chris Carson, neck. Their offensive line is banged up and backup back Alex Collins, groin, is listed as questionable. Their top wide receiver, DK Metcalf, playing through a foot injury, draws a tough matchup with cornerback Marshawn Lattimore. Tyler Lockett and the other wideouts, plus the tight ends and deeper reserve backs, need to find ways to make plays to lift Smith to give the Seahawks a fighting chance. Last week's overtime fight in Pittsburgh is an inspiring sign. 140.8. That's how many rushing yards on average the Seahawks defense is yielding this season. That is number 30 in the league, with only the Chargers and Texans behind them. The Saints are averaging 125.8 rushing yards per game offensively, which ranks number 9 in the league. Kamara is the key to victory for the visitors. The Saints are the better team at the moment when adding up their solid defense and well-constructed offense post Drew Brees without Michael Thomas. The Seahawks are a bit lost without Wilson, further exposing their major defensive problems. Still, it's hard to expect New Orleans to go in and dominate in Seattle, with Pete Carroll and his staff being creative enough to adjust well to make it a game versus Sean Payton's crew. Saints 24, Seahawks 20.